Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halam like Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there that's pushing this word in all righteousness and sincerity to USA Shalom. This is brother I'm from the GMS Charlotte Camp coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kodash. And this lesson I'm going to entitle The Eyes of the Lord Are Upon the Sinful Kingdom. Alright, because just like how you see this picture on the screen, man, the Lord is about to return and destroy the sinful kingdom, which is America, man. All right, off the face of the earth, man, because you know the elites, use America as the forefront to funnel their wicked agenda upon the world, because the whole world looks at America as a way, as the way of prosperity, man. All the things that they mimic come out of America, because the children of Israel, which are you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, are in America, man. All right, following after the so-called white man and his wicked ways, man. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the lesson. All right, this is the book of Amos 9:8. It reads, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." Right. It says the eyes of the Lord, talk about the angels, man. All right, because the angels are everywhere, taking notes and sending back up to the Heavenly Father, reporting on what's going on the planet Earth, man. All right. So all the wicked things that are taking place on the earth, man, the things being done in the dark, the things, everything that's going down. All right, the Lord has knowledge of, man. All right, there's nothing that's going on that Yahweh Shem Al Shah doesn't know about, man. All right, so like I said, he sees these things, and he's gonna punish. He's gonna punish. Excuse me, America. Starting with Esau. All right, because this is his rulership, man, and he's gonna destroy his rulership off the face of the earth, man. All right, his kingdom. Okay, but he says he's not going to destroy, and he's going to destroy all the wicked, along with America, man. All right, and that's talking about you heathen, and 2/3 of you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. But he said he's not going to destroy the whole house of Jacob, man, because the elect are the ones actually striving to serve the Lord, man. And so he's gonna have mercy on them. All right, but as for the rest of the world, they're going to be destroyed because they're they're doing, they're doing all these wicked things in the earth, man. All right, they're not abiding by the law, statutes, and commandments like they were supposed to be, man. Speaking on you Israelites, and you forwarding the satanic agenda that Esau is pushing out, man. All right, because Esau has these Jakes doing these different things and putting the forefront, this homosexuality movement, this satanic movement, all these different Western civilization, philosophies, man. You got Jake pushing that, man. All right, the women being, all out of order, the men being, effeminate, drug dealing thugs or whatever, man. This is all by design, but you Israelites don't want to come back unto the Lord, so the Lord is seeing all these wicked things that you're doing, and He's going to destroy you along with the actual wicked, because you refuse to come back. But you think that you're doing these deeds, and the Lord doesn't see you, man. All right, but the Scripture says what? Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good, man. All right, so the Lord is seeing everything that's going on, man. Because like I said, that He has His angels everywhere in the earth, man. All right, so that He's seeing the good, the evil, and the good, and to further expound on that point even further, man. Get that real quick. All right, this is in Salakia. Bear with me real quick. Sirach 23:19. It says, "Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. So, like I said, that the eyes of the Lord are the angels, man, and they see everything. So the thing that you're doing in the dark, man, the Lord is seeing that too, man. All right, your wicked sacrifices, man. All right, you know the the different rituals that you're doing. Conjuring up demons or whatever, man. The Lord sees all that, man. All right, you slandering, your fellow brothers. For you niggas that's then crept in unaware. All right, the Lord sees everything that's going on, man. So there's no hiding nothing from the Lord, because He knows the minds of the men. He knows everybody's spirit, so He knows everything that's going on, man. All right, and so there's nothing you're gonna get away with, and that's why the Lord is bringing judgment, because the time to pay up that tab is now, man. All right, and that's why ultimately the Lord is going to destroy America, because this place is the epitome of wickedness, man. And starting from its inception on down to today, man. All right, this country has you know a huge bill to pay, man. All right, because this country was built off the bloodshed of the Israelites, man. You know, and yet the Israelites have no type of sign to show and prove that they helped build this country, man. All right, because you look at it like you got this dude Trump up in office, man, pushing this "Make America Great Again," but America was never great, man. I say you got all your labor off of slavery, man. All right, and all your money got made off slavery, man. All right, the decimation of the so-called Native Americans, the genocide of them, the genocide of the so-called Negro, and the Latin Americans, man. So this place got to go. All right. This is Nahum 3:1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city." All right, and woe means death and destruction, man. It says to the bloody city because America is full of blood. Like I said, its inception is filled with blood, man, and it's still shedding the children of Israel's blood even unto this day, man. It says it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not, and the lies and robbery, because there's no truth in America, man. All right, like I said, you go into the history of how this country became great, and they don't tell you all the inhuman things they did to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, all you hear about, is how the great things that this country has done. The Industrial Revolution, the technological advances, the founding fathers, and all these different things, man. But like I say, you don't go into what the Lord's people have done for for this land, man, and what you've done to them. All right, and robbery, because everything that you have in this land, everything the so-called white man has accumulated, he stole from everyone, mainly the children of Israel, man. All right, because the different inventions that are being used even to this day were invented by Jakes, man, and yet there you don't see no Jake benefiting off of anything, man, because Esau created a what you call a patent, you know, where they were able to steal and take credit for these different Jake's inventions, man. All right, and even unto this day, we're still slavery, you know, where it's not actually chattel slavery anymore. They took the chains off our necks and wrists and put them on our minds now. So now we're indebted to this place, you know, due to you know the different ways that we're serving servitude unto Esau, man. All right, that's why we have a birth certificate. That's why we have a social security number. We have to have a passport, a driver's license, and all these different things, because we're slaves unto this devil, man, and he refuses to let us go, man. All right, so that's why the Lord is gonna destroy this place, man, because in the end, all right, Esau was taking the same route that Pharaoh took in Egypt, man. All right, and like I said, there's no truth in this land, and just to prove it. This is Hosea 4:1. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai in the land." Right. Because there is no truth in the land, because, up until the Israel started waking up on a mass scale, starting with Elder Abba Bivens, they don't tell you who the children of Israel are, man. All right, they don't tell you that the people over here are God's chosen people. They tell you that we're slaves, man. That our history doesn't go back anything before slavery, man. All right, we were just some savages that they took from the west coast of Africa, man, and so-called civilized us, man. But there's no truth in that, man, and there's no mercy because, like I said, hey, Jake is being killed even until this day, and there's no justice being done for us, man. All right, and Yahweh Shemal Shai is not being taught to his people in this land, man. All right, you even lie on his name. You lie about his appearance. You lie about everything about the Lord. There's no knowledge of Yahweh Shemal Shai in this land because these devils have pushing the satanic agenda that's gonna make the whole world bow down to Satan, man, which they're already doing pretty much, man. All right, so that's why the Lord has a controversy with this place. He's gonna destroy it because the earth is supposed to be worshiping Yahweh Shemal Shah, man. And they said the Lord's people outside of the elect are not even doing that, man. They don't even consider that they're the Lord's people, man. All right, and that's all by design by the so-called white man, with all these different distractions and things going on, man. But that, like I said, that's the main reason why the Lord's going to destroy this place, man, because the wickedness that's going on here is getting out of hand, man. The scripture tell you that the sins of this place have reached up into the heavens, man. All right, so the Lord looking down at this place, buying the time because He's letting this wickedness stack up more and more before he looks over to Yahushua and tells him to come get his people, man. Excuse me. All right, but these devils are doing all these different moves in the dark, man. And they think that nobody's seeing them, but in the end, all right, the Lord is revealing these devils through first and foremost His men, you know, but He also has these devils amongst themselves, what is whistleblowers, exposing the devil too, man. So the plan that these elites have come together to do is being exposed, man. All right. This is Psalm 61:1. It says, "Hear my voice, O Yahweh Shemel Shai, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the wicked counsel of the wicked. Saki, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity." Right. And that secret counsel is talking about, is a different, the Illuminati, man. They different meetings, the Bilderberg group, the Trilateral Committee, the UN Council and all these different meetings that they come together and think about, and come up with plans to help destroy Israel, man. All right, that's why they have everything out here to for help further our downfall, man. All right, you got these different foods that's going against dietary laws being pushed on our people, and on top of that there's GMO, the herbs is being outlawed. You got the vaccination that's being used instead of that, and they're pushing for that to help dumb down our people, man. All right, you got fluoride in the areas where Jake is mostly at, man, in the water, man. And it's all different tactics that you can just go and look that Esau has done. That you wouldn't think about that's like this because it's all as plans for them to destroy us as a people, man. All right. Verse 3, it says, "Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not," right? Because, like I said, these different things they've done is all by design to destroy us, man. All right. Planned Parenthood, okay? The welfare system, man. All right. Putting us in the ghetto, all right. All these different things was devised to do one thing, and it's destroy us as a people, man. All right, break up the family unit, to mess up our diet, so we can't be at full strength, man. Pretty much Esau has designed has mastered how to kill us slowly, man. All right, but then they're getting to a point where they're just gonna try to kill us off all at once, man. That's why they're pushing this new world order together to get ready for martial law and all that, so they can come and try to genocide the nation of Israel off the face of the earth, man. Okay, it says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, "Who shall see them?" Right, because like I said, they've made this American system, to keep Jake destroyed, man. All right, to keep Jake in this rat race, to try to follow after him, to be like him, so that he can't come back into his nationality, man. All right, because that's the whole point of why we were brought up in this place, man, is to be destroyed, man. All right, to keep us from realizing that we are the Israelites, man. That's why they frown upon you reading the Bible, man. That's why they put these these poverty pimps known as pastors in these churches to feed you with all these lies, so you can't come into the truth, man. All right, to make you think the Bible is a fairy tale book. That's not happening, man. All right, so that's all by design, man. Okay, it says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep, right? Because these devils have the ultimate plan is to destroy you, man. All right, but that's why they're slowly moving things in order. You know, they got this race baiting. Where it's gonna cause a race war, man. You know, they're getting ready to put you Jakes in these different FEMA camps. You know, throw Jakes in a re-education center, and ultimately force that chip on Israel, man. And ultimately doing that, you're gonna have the one that's gonna be tortured and killed. All right. But like I said, the whole plan is the genocide of Jacob off the face of the earth, man. Okay? But Yahweh Shem Shah is not going to let that happen, man. All right? Because in the end, he like I said, I started out with, he's not going to allow Esau to destroy us, man. All right? Because he's going to save out a remnant of the nation of Israel. Because the only reason Esau is even that able to do this because Yahweh Shem Shah is using him to punish Israel, man. All right? And just to prove that real quick, man. All right, this is Psalm 17 and 13. It says, "Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword." Right, and so this devil was just created to be a thorn in our side, man, and to put the hell upon us, man. All right, for us disobeying Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So this is our punishment to be under this devil because we disobeyed Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, and like I said, this devil is not going to change. There's nothing you can do to try to help, change this devil. He was designed to be the wicked from the beginning. And so, with that being said, all right, there's nothing you can do except just, suffer, suffer under the devil until the Lord, redeems us, man. All right, because Esau is the devil, man. There's no getting around that. All right, this is Isaiah 32 and 6. It says, "For the vile person will speak villainly, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fill." Right, because Esau is that vile person, right, and he speaks villainly because everything he does is going against the Bible, man. All right, and it says that his heart will work iniquity and practice hypocrisy, man, because he's spreading this demonic agenda across the whole world to ultimately, set up his new order because this devil wants to ultimately put himself up as the Most High, man. So instead of the world worshiping Yahweh Shem Shah, he wants the world to worship him, man. Like he is the Most High, man. All right, and that's why he pushes everything the Lord did. He goes against it. I mean, literally everything the Lord has done. Esau is going behind the Lord and trying to, tell the Lord that he messed up. So he's going to put his own way, his own spin on things to try to make the world so-called better. But what he's actually doing is making it worse, man. All right. And the most important thing that he's doing that to is making the Lord's people, discontinue from their heritage and to be like unto the devil himself, man. All right. That's what it means by when it says to make the soul it's like to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail, because he's keeping the Lord's people from coming back unto Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, so the longer that we're away from the Lord, All right, the longer that we're gonna be in this downtrodden, degenerate state, man. All right. It says the instruments also of the churl are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor of lying words, even though deity speak of right, right. Because these different things that Esau has made to make it look like it was a benefit to Jake was actually evil, man. All right, you got Esau was experimenting on our people. You know, he put our people in the project, which was exactly what it was in the name, man. It was a project, man. All right, and he's done all these things. Put all these liquor stores, these gun shops, all throughout Jake's neighborhood, man. Fill Jake's neighborhood up with fast food, corner stores, where Jake just gonna be drunk and high out of his mind, until he die, man. All right, that's what they want. They want us to be in this destroyed state, man, and ultimately to begin to curse Yahweh Shema Shah, man, because our people are naturally spiritual, but you know when they're getting banged on so hard, man, you got some of our people that's renouncing their belief in a higher power and just become an atheist, man. You know, or it, it provided with a way for them to get out, so called. You know, Esau tells them that you got to worship Satan, and they have no problem doing it, man. All right, so that's why this place is going to be destroyed, man, because there's nothing outside of the elect that's going by Yahweh Shema Shah's laws, man. That's why the Lord's going to destroy this place, man. All right. This is Matthew 10 and 15. It says, "Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable in the land." It's like it. Excuse me. It says, "Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city." Right? Because America is so wicked and so far. The sins have reached up to the heavens so far, man. The Lord said it will be more tolerable than Sodom and Gomorrah, which He destroyed that land because of their wicked acts, man. That this place is like Sodom and Gomorrah times 1,000, man. All right. So the judgment that He's going to bring on this place is going to make Sodom and Gomorrah like pretty much like a sandcastle. You at the beach, you build the sandcastle up and you just smash it down, man. All right, that's what Sodom and Gomorrah is going to look like. That Sodom and Gomorrah destruction is going to look like compared to, when Yahweh Shem Shah destroys America, man. All right, that's why I have this picture up, man, because this is symbolically of what the Lord is about to do to this land, man. All right, really to the planet, okay? All of Esau's rulership, it's going to be wiped out when the Lord brings the destruction, man. All right. This is Psalm 94 and 23. It says, "And He shall bring upon their own iniquity, and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shah, our power, shall cut them off." Right. And Yahweh Shem Shah is going to bring Esau down because of his iniquity, man. He's going to bring the wicked, the wicked, their judgment, man. All right, which is absolute destruction. And it's going to come via these ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right, that's why you have all these different countries, mounting up the nuclear arms to bring judgment upon this place, man. Because this is all the will of the Lord. How He's going to bring America down by, these nukes, man. And then He's going to have His chariots do damage too, man, when He returns, man. So the Lord's going to cut off all remnants of Esau's rulership, man. Tonight. And when it's all said and done, the Lord is going to make it to where, Esau is going to be, pretty much a joke in the kingdom whenever we talk about Esau, man. All right, and his wicked ass rulership, man. All right, 'cause Esau wasn't meant to rule the planet forever, man. He was only given a time to reign to bring hell upon Israel, so that that prophecy can play out, so that he can be brought down and Israel can be brought back up, man. All right, this is all a show of the Lord's power. All right, this is proof. Romans 9:21. It says, "Have not the power, it's like it, have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?" Right, because the potter is talking about Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. All right, and it says the vessel of honor and dishonor, man. The vessel of honor is talking about the nation of Israel, man, and the vessel of dishonor is talking about the Edomites, man, Esau, man. All right. So it says, what if Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, wanted to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, man. All right. And the Lord has, you know, he's going to make that known whenever he brings judgment upon America, because as the scripture tell you, in Revelation, that the destruction is going to be so grand that he's going to destroy this place in one day and 1 hour, man. All right. And Esau's never going to be able to rule again after that, man. All right. He's going to go into slavery under the nation of Israel, and we're going to take back the kingdom, and rule the world in righteousness, man. All right. It says, because that's the power he's going to show. Because he let Esau become, the ruler of the world right now, so that he let him get his pride so far up. So when he brings it down, it's going to be the ultimate humbling experience, man. All right. It says, and that which he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory, man. All right. And so it's going to be the ultimate, rags to riches story, dealing with Israel, man, because it's going to be a immaculate change from you seeing, these destroyed niggas you walk around, in the average everyday walk, to seeing them as kings and rulers over the rest of these heathen, man, and really of the universe. All right, that's going to be a great show of power the Lord's going to show, man. All right, because Israel wasn't meant to be a servant, man. That's why the scripture tell you is Israel a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Roughly paraphrasing, because we're not meant to be slaves. Scripture tell you also, that I have seen servants upon horses, man. All right, and the rich sit in a low place. All right, and we're the rich in a low place, man. And these servants, talking about these other nations, starting with Esau, you know, are on horses, which the horse represents power, man. But they're in a rulership situation right now. But the Lord's about to show His power and do a huge, role reversal, right? And the world's gonna witness that and understand that Yahweh Shema Shai is the one true power of the world, and all the other gods aren't real, man. All right. So I feel. Try to hurry up for my laptop die out, but this is Jeremiah 23:7. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the house, it's like it, which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all the countries whither I had driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land, right? Because when Yahweh Shah destroys America, and that great exodus happens, when these chariots come and beam up the elect, man. All right, that we're no longer going to talk about the story of Egypt, man. All right, we're gonna, it's gonna be a new story about how the Lord brought us out of the North Country, which is talking about North America, man. All right, and He's gonna gather up all the Israelites that are the elect from all these different lands and put us back in the land of Israel, so we can build the kingdom up and begin to rule over the world again, man. All right. So this is the power the Lord is going to show by bringing judgment to the wicked, man, and bringing the righteous back up to the glorious steed they were meant to be in all along, man. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. So my laptop's about to die. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Akakudash. The wise of my apostle, early great millstone, time is truth and the rule well. Peace,